Cuartos de final del Abierto de Canadá 1989 en Toronto. Gaby se enfrentaba a la inolvidable Jana Novotna, y una de las razones que hace muy interesante este partido ante la checoslovaca es que vamos a ver un enfrentamiento entre las dos jugadoras más talentosas de su generación, o dos de las tres más talentosas de su generación, porque deberíamos incluir también a Conchita Martínez. Gaby defendía el título ganado aquí el año anterior y después de un gran arranque de temporada, que se atenuó bastante a mitad de año, seguía remontando su nivel y aquí la veremos ofrecer una buena actuación que la haría avanzar a semifinales.
Number 2 seed Gabriela Sabatini from Argentina, the defending champion, and Jana Novotna, the 1988 doubles champion, with Helena Sukova here at the Players Limited Challenge. Sabatini is, we mentioned, going to be in tough tonight as she tries to defend her title that she won for the first time 1 year ago.
Gabriela has got her work cut out for her tonight. She has got a very tough opponent. This is probably the toughest quarterfinal opponent for a four-top seed. Jana Novotna is the type of individual that can hurt Gabriela in the sense that she'll come into the net, she'll put Sabatini under pressure. Novotna has got a big game. Good serve and volleyer. She's strong. She can play low balls, take the ball high. And I would think we'll probably see her into the net good 40 or 50 times tonight, doing everything she can to keep Gabriela off balance.
Both of these players have had a fairly routine trip to the quarterfinals. Kathy Rinaldi and Barbara Paulus going down in straight sets to Gabriela Sabatini. Donna Faber suffered the dreaded double bagel to Jana Novotna in the third-round match on Thursday. Sabatini, a crowd favorite, very, very popular with the young tennis fans around the world, and she will start off the match by serving in the near court to Jana Novotna.
Surprise first point. Sabatini going on the offensive right away.
You can see Gabriela Sabatini looking up, wondering what that noise is. You can hear a clanging noise. There's a truck on Steeles Avenue just outside of center court with a flat tire, and they are hammering, trying to loosen the tire to get it off. That's where the noise is coming from.
Sabatini is just getting stronger and stronger. She's always had pretty powerful ground strokes, but what she used to do was pull up and away from the ground strokes, and that caused the ball to sit up. What she's doing now is hitting through the ball, much tougher, much more penetration.
Good indication of the ground strokes of Jana Novotna.
Deuce.
And it brings her back to deuce. And Sabatini is really bothered by the hammering. She's been looking up. Novotna with a break point.
What a year it's been for her. She's gone from number 48 to number 11 in the world in just 6 months.
Deuce.
She's probably going to go over and ask to stop the hammering.
Yeah, I know. I'm here. I'm trying to get somebody to do something about it.
There's not much that they can do. Bill Kempfer is unaware that the noise is coming from off the grounds. The Steeles Avenue is a major thoroughfare running east to west, just north
Just a second.
of center
go
court.
upstairs, referee's office, see if they can stop that, the hammering. Okay, go now, quickly.
So I'm not sure if there's going to be a delay here or not, or if she's going to continue playing. No, she will continue
No, they
to
have
play.
to play. It's the same for both players. Rule has to be continuous. They're really only allowed 30 seconds between points. Novotna just a little anxious trying to get into the net. She's aware of what great passing shot Sabatini has, so she's trying to get her approach shot in there as quickly as she can. She should just hit it deep, give herself time to get in.
And Gabriela Sabatini fighting off a break point to stay on serve in the first game of this first set. Quarterfinal action from center court at the National Tennis Center. Singles tournament, first time was back in 1986. The most important meeting was their latest one last year. Jana Novotna, 3-set winner.
12-10 in the tiebreaker in Germany. That was on carpet indoors, which is a little bit faster than the surface they're playing on here. Actually, the center court at the tennis center here is reasonably slow. So it favors Sabatini. It gives her the opportunity to take those big swings.
Bill Kempfer, the chair umpire, has just advised Gabriela Sabatini that the noise is in fact coming from the road.
Quiet, please.
And there's not much they can do about it. Novotna to serve, first time in the match.
Novotna looks a little tentative. That was a nice return, but still pretty much a routine volley for her, routine half volley.
Love 40, triple break points for Sabatini. sunlight, or the sun as it sinks in the west, still very, very bright. And those on the eastern grandstand. And it's also in the eyes of Jana Novotna as she prepares to serve Gabriela Sabatini in the shadows. And Gabriela Sabatini takes advantage of her first break opportunity to take a 2-games-to-love lead over Jana Novotna. This is only the second game of the first set. Sabatini now has an opportunity to increase her lead. Shot off the backhand by Sabatini.
That's been a big improvement for Gabriela Sabatini. When she used to take the short ball, the mid-court area, she used to come in and hit it as hard as she could with a topspin backhand. Now when she's coming in, hitting a little bit under spin, work on the control rather than try to blast it past the person. Novotna looks like Donna Faber did
I was just going to say that.
Donna Faber being the opponent that Novotna beat 6-love, 6-love. And Novotna was in complete control. Faber couldn't do anything.
She looks very tentative.
Even in the 5-minute warm-up, she didn't look at all crisp. It was like her volleys were very tentative. And her mobility is an area of weakness for her. Sabatini, on the other hand, is a player that has just got fitter and fitter. They used to call her the best player in the world for 20 minutes, and that's all she could last. And then Sabatini would fold in long 3-set matches.
Not so much anymore.
Oh, no. Novotna, on the other hand, is constantly struggling with the weight problem. Makes it tough for her to stay in shape.
All goes long, and Jana Novotna has dug herself a little trench, but she had better climb out it soon. She trails 3-games-to-love to Gabriela Sabatini. Back to center court in the Players Limited Challenge shortly. Only to lose to Steffi Graf in a couple of semifinalist appearances. Virginia Slims of Florida and the Spanish International, where she lost to Helen Kellis. For Gabriela Sabatini, 3 tournament titles. But she lost in the second round of Wimbledon to Roz Fairbank. Is grass tough for Sabatini?
It's a combination of grass being tough and the fact that Roz Fairbank always does well at Wimbledon. She is a great grass court player. Good serve and volleyer.
Thank you.
Plus the fact that Gabriela was just not on that day. She caught her on a bad day. Now there's the point that's we're going to have to see duplicated many times tonight by Jana Novotna if she is planning on staying in this match. She is going to have to hit that first serve in, good depth, and make that crisp volley that she's been doing so effectively all week.
Two in a row. Maybe that's what she needed to give her that little kickstart.
Yep. Gabriela likes to take a good swipe at the ball. She's comfortable when she's taking a big swing, long follow through. A serve volleyer doesn't allow her that freedom.
Double fault for Novotna. Her first. Well, except for the double fault, that's really the first game that Novotna has completely dominated. She's down a break, trailing 3-1 to Gabriela Sabatini. There you see Martina and Arantxa have already made it to the semifinals. Jana Novotna and Sabatini are on court now. Later tonight, Ann Minter and Sylvia Haneke will fight it out for the final semifinalist position. Love. Beautiful night for tennis. Light breeze coming out of the southwest. Clear skies. Temperature nice and cool. Some would say it's cold.
Yeah, this is cool. This is not cool. Particularly on one side of the stadium tonight. Everybody's bundled up.
Double fault for Gabriela, her first.
You've been giving me a hard time for wearing a sweater. There's quite a few people here tonight with sweaters and parkas on.
Actually, today's the first day that we can really feel a little hint of fall in the air.
Yeah.
Just a whisper.
We saw the geese going south. They know better. Novotna's lost 2 points, the first and third here, by working the right point combination. She's moving Gabriela side to side. She's working particularly off the backhand side, keeping the ball low, hitting good backspin. Gabriela will tend to come under the ball and miss-hit it. Good effort so far.
.40-15. Sometimes you can't decide whether you should come dressed for the weather that's coming later. You wear a sweater, or should I come in a sleeveless blouse with shorts on? I know you wouldn't come in a sleeveless blouse with shorts on. They may want to change later on. 40-30. Both women looking a little tentative right now.
Actually, Novotna has forced the tentativeness in Gabriela.
Sabatini staying up a break and now leading 4-1 over Jana Novotna. First sets of this quarterfinal from center court in Toronto. Limited challenge this year. The finalist gets 24. The semifinalist 12,000. It's from a total purse of $300,000 U.S. It's that time of year where you never know what to wear to an outdoor event. Half the stadium is shrouded in sunlight, the other half in shade, and it's a lot cooler in the shade than it is in the sun. And before too long, once the sun settles down, the temperature will start to drop and it will get considerably cooler.
Players say it's a perfect temperature for them. Humidity's low.
Anywhere in this place for these 2 games.
And the shadows are almost off the court now.
Jana Novotna ready to serve in the near court, trailing 4-1 first set, down a break.
You can't blame the grass or the clay.
It looked like you can see that the sun is off the floor, but it's still shining in her eyes as she goes into that area. She may have been blinded by the sun for an instant.
Bad selection of approach shot there. Against Gabriela Sabatini, you do not hit heavy topspin approach shots because she loves to take that ball high. It's right in her pocket zone. Makes it very easy for her to hit passing shots.
Yeah.
There we go. She played it correctly. She got that good chip approach shot. Of course, Gabriela to miss-hit the ball.
But it's Sabatini now with triple break point. And Gabriela Sabatini breaks again, leading 5-1. Be sure to join us at the end of the telecast tonight for the TSN Turning Point, brought to you by Remington.
The Remington Electroblade vibrating blade system. With high-speed motor and vibrating twin blades, glides so easily for incredibly close, smooth, comfortable shaves, or your money back. Remington Electroblade.
Gabriela Sabatini serving in the far court, up a pair of breaks. Second game and the 6th game. She broke Novotna.
You can always tell when a player's forehand is somewhat tentative. They start hacking at it or trying to chip it back. When you're confident, you want to go for that forehand. Hit it hard, don't push it back. Most of Novotna's mistakes have gone into the net, and that's usually representative of a combination of nerves, tentativeness, lack of confidence, whatever you want to call it. Just not getting good net clearance. Sabatini, on the other hand, has hit the ball deep consistently throughout this set. It's nice to see Sabatini hitting that backspin backhand. For so long, she just drove it. Didn't matter whether it was high or low, or wide or right at her. And it's added an additional dimension to her game that's allowed her to stay in rallies without having to work so hard. Can help conserve her energy.
Triple set point.
Game, first set.
And with the exception of one game, Jana Novotna has not been in this match at all. She has just lost the first set to Gabriela Sabatini, 6-1. Looked like the player we saw win 6-love against Donna Faber.
She's probably just concentrating. Gabriela Sabatini has been almost a new individual out there the past year and a half, 2 years, with the tremendous effort that she's put into her conditioning. She's a lot more relaxed and poised on the court. Gabriela came to the game with a wonderful sense of what to do with the tennis ball. She understands the dimensions of the court. She knows where to hit it, but what she did not do was have good shot selection, and she would hit the wrong shot at the wrong time. Her coach, Angel Jimenez, has worked very hard with her. And this is a much more complete player since Angel started to work out, take over her career. Almost every mistake has been in the net from Jana Novotna. Very few have been out, which means even if the ball had gone over, it would have been short. Jan Kurtz wearing shorts. The coach of Jana Novotna clapping there, obviously pleased with the little burst of effort there from his pupil. Jan used to coach Helena Sukova for many years. And actually was only going to coach Jana Novotna until the end of this year, but because of the great success that she's had in going from 48 to number 11 with Jan, they've signed another agreement for one more year. Tough job for a coach, particularly Jan Kurtz, who's got 2 young children and a wife home in Czechoslovakia. Travels about 35, 40 weeks a year with Jana Novotna.
Please, up on top.
Double break point now for Gabriela Sabatini. Once again, a chance to take advantage of a weak Jana Novotna tonight.
He does not look happy.
Hasn't had much reason to smile so far tonight.
No, he was pleasantly surprised at the match yesterday. He was saying that he was quite concerned going into the match against Donna Faber. He thought it would be a very, very tight match. Ended up 6-love, 6-love for Jana.
Sabatini thought the ball was long. The line umpire disagreed, and so did chair umpire Bill Kempfer. Novotna has the ad.
If she could get this, it would be the first time she'd be up tonight. Even though she lost the first set, at least that psychological advantage of having won the first game. If Novotna were to lose it, she'd be down a set, 1-love with Sabatini's serve coming up.
Deuce.
Novotna's playing the point so well, but missing the last shot. She's the one that's committing the error. Sabatini is very content to stay back there, be moved side to side, and play more or less good, solid defensive tennis. It's a nice step for her. Novotna's hit very few winners so far in the match. And until she starts hitting winners, she's just not going to be able to outsteady Gabriela Sabatini.
Jana Novotna finally breaking through, winning the first game of the second set, leads Gabriela Sabatini 1-love. But you take a look back at the stats from the first set, Peter, and we find that Sabatini dominated.
Well, you see Novotna with only 2 winners and 16 unforced errors. That's something that she's in a negative 14 situation there. And also the fact that, yes, Novotna has got 79% of her first serves in. Sabatini's only 50% roughly, but she's winning most of those points.
All right, we'll be back with more from center court at York University after this. Way up top of the grandstand.
Yeah, Gabriela in her home country is, they did a poll and found that she is now taken over in popularity. Number 1 was Diego Maradona, and now Gabriela is the most popular athlete and personality in Argentina. This is tough because Novotna is doing everything correctly. She's keeping the ball low. She's moving Gabby very, very well. And then just missing that last little cross-court chip. She had trouble getting her return of serve in and back in the first set. Now she's starting to get it back in, get in the rally. Novotna's not out of it. She's just clinging on and has played enough good points in this second set to possibly turn it around. The question is whether or not Sabatini will allow her any sort of freedom. Laziness. Her footwork is good. She hasn't worked that hard tonight, but that does happen to her.
Gabriela Sabatini holding serve with ease. Second game of the second set tied at 1-all. You get the feeling that if Novotna doesn't do something very, very soon, the door's going to be open and closed.
It will, because Sabatini, once she starts getting on a roll and the fact that she is coming into the net now, gaining that confidence, she could steamroll through. However, I like the way Novotna has played the last 2 games. Holding up new balls. Sabatini is not the greatest of players for when new balls are introduced. She likes them to get a little bit heavier, so that's a good move for her to serve and volley and come in. Out. There are some players who can hardly wait for ball change, and others who do not like them to be introduced, but they come in every 9 and then every 11 games after that, after the first 9 and then the next 11. You always count the warm-up as 2 games. Some tournaments are 7 and 9. Novotna's, I got that sense in the first game that she started to feel a little more comfortable out there. Sabatini has been very selective. I'm surprised that Sabatini's come in more than Novotna. Look at this. Novotna was getting ready to serve on the wrong side.
A lot of intensity there. Wow. Nothing to it, huh, Pete?
The ball sits up, run around it. Gabriela gambled on it. This is what is so good about her progress this year. Is she's playing the intelligent shots. Before Gabby would come out and have mental lapses and physical lapses both. But what a time to do it. You're down love 40. You really have nothing to lose. That's the time to go ahead and swing out. And look at the position she's in now. She's only 1 point away from getting to deuce.
Jana Novotna with her most impressive performance. It's the fourth game of the first set. Is now leading 2-1 over Gabriela Sabatini. We'll be back to center court in just a moment. Was last year. She defeated Natalia Zvereva in the final in straight sets for her first title. Came back this year as the second seed behind Martina Navratilova. Made it to the quarters in 87 and 1985 to the third round in 1986. Another good crowd on hand at center court enjoying quarterfinal action. As the Players Limited Challenge begins to wind down, finals will be featured on Sunday, semifinals Saturday afternoon. Sabatini preparing to serve in the near court. Jana Novotna getting ready to receive. Novotna up 2-1 in this second set. Sabatini won the first set 6-1.
Good time for Novotna to break if she's going to do it. This would be the opportunity coming off that good service game. She's played a nice set of 3 games here. Notice with Gabriela Sabatini, number of points, 1 staying back. Sabatini's been effective both at the net and staying back. When you can have those kind of statistics, you're going to dominate a match.
Novotna's starting to get into it now. Looks a little more determined at this point than she did at this point in the first set.
Always helps when you get that first game.
15-30.
Double fault, number 2 for Gabriela. Hit the tape at a funny angle.
Perfect opportunity for Novotna. This is the time to take a little bit of risk, gamble a bit. She did. Good drive.
And she's got a good return of service. Sabatini hits hers long, and Novotna has broken to lead 3-1 in the second set. It was only the second break opportunity that Novotna has had in the match.
Important game here for both players because Sabatini realizes that Novotna's on a roll. She wants to stop her here. Novotna, on the other hand, if she can win this game, going up 4-1, give her the confidence to continue to hit the way she has been. Coach Jan Kurtz, obviously a little happier here in the second set than he was the first set. Doesn't show a whole lot of emotion during the match. Claps occasionally when Jana hits a good shot, but veteran coach on the tour now and is finishing up his 6th consecutive year being away from home. 5 with Elena Sukova, and now this year with Jana Novotna. Ooh, boy, that's good playing.
38-15.
The complexion of this match is starting to turn.
It is. There's the difference in the approach shots. Early, she was hitting that topspin. Now she's hitting the underspin to allow the ball to stay low and giving her time to get in. Oh, that is tremendous combination, working both side tees.
And the forehand is starting to work. Finding the marks.
Yep. What helped was in that first game, she slowed everything down, got her rhythm, got the clearance of the net.
And very quickly, Jana Novotna has taken a 4-1 lead in the second set. It was Sabatini winning the first set, 6-1. Center in Toronto, I'm Jim Van Horn, along with Peter Burwash, enjoying quarterfinal action from the Players Limited Challenge. Gabriela Sabatini winning the first set 6-1. Jana Novotna now leading 4-1 in the second set. She's up a break, and Sabatini is trying to win her second game of this set.
I'm sure that was a welcome relief there for Sabatini. It's the first shot that Novotna's missed in a while.
Sabatini with the winner. 30 love.
Pretty casual approach. And Novotna wasn't very deep, just the right height.
.40-30. Jana Novotna fighting her way back in. Or is it Gabriela Sabatini allowing Novotna back into this game?
That's all it takes, a couple of points, and suddenly it gets very close.
And very quickly, it's deuce. So Gabriela Sabatini leading 40 love in this game at one point. Is now at deuce with Jana Novotna. And Novotna has a break point. Deuce. Combination of Sabatini errors and aggressive play by Novotna has gotten her back into this game. She's leading 4-1 and is up a break on Gabriela Sabatini in this second set. Sabatini taking a long look at the baseline, thinking that was out.
There's Coach Angel Jimenez. He is obviously not too excited about what's happening right now. This could be a 5-1 situation with Novotna serving. But the buckets and buckets of balls that Angel's had Gabriela Sabatini out there practicing pays off.
Second ace for Gabriela. And with 2 serves, she's back to advantage.
It's interesting to note the difference in Sabatini's practice sessions. She spends a lot of time working on it. The first serve percentage has gone up considerably in the last year. For the comparison of speeds, before she used to kick it in, now she's hitting it.
Jana Novotna using all of the court. And her third break opportunity of this game.
Coach Kurtz.
You can sense both women getting into this match now.
And both coaches are. You have to feel for them too. It's a tough position because they can do nothing. All their job is done at this point in time, and they can just hope. Sabatini, on these last 2 points, not only has she come to the net, but she's taken the offense from the baseline. Angel Jimenez, rather inconspicuous tonight. He usually sits in the coach's box.
He's
hidden in the crowd.
Sixth deuce.
Both women forcing the issue. They're not content to stay back and just let the other person make the mistake. The level of tennis here in the second set is far superior to what took place in the first set.
The longest game of the match so far. It's taken over 7 minutes for Sabatini to gain the advantage for the third time.
What is impressive about this game is the depth that both players have hit the ball. And if they don't hit it deep, we've seen what's happened. The others coming into the net, taking the offensive position.
Four games to 1. Novotna leading second set. Oh, caught the line. Deuce.
Novotna from time to time has been able to throw in that sharply angled ground stroke from both sides. That's helped win her a couple of key points so far in this second set. Ooh, she almost had it. That was a long distance. That could hurt Novotna only from the point of view that, from a physical fitness point of view, I never thought I would see this so soon, but Sabatini is actually fitter than Novotna is. Sabatini's weakness for so many years was her lack of stamina.
Gabriela Sabatini was up 40-love at one point, and all of a sudden Jana Novotna was up 2 break points. But Sabatini has prevailed and is still in this one, trailing 4 games to 2 in the second set. Coming up, our second quarterfinal match of the night, Sylvia Hanicke of West Germany and Minter of Australia to determine the final semi-finalist after this match, which is long from over. Jana Novotna serving in the near court, leading 4 games to 2 in the second set.
Oh, that is great effort. Side tee, chip, approach shot down the line. Beautiful play. Look at how far out Sabatini was forced. And instead of just driving and blasting the ball like she did that early in that first set, she's controlling it now. Even as a young junior, Sabatini could hit this shot. Maybe not after having run from side to side like she did there. Tennis here in the second set.
Solid net play from Novotna.
This is one of the reasons why Jana Novotna has got to be number 11 in the world now.
(30-15). 4-2 in games. Novotna leading second set. (30 all).
can see the edge that Novotna has, not by much in the second set. First set was pretty much Sabatini's. Novotna is definitely one of the best volleyers in the women's game today. She's one of those rare players that has a unique ability to handle high and low together and close like she did there. A lot of players will wait for the ball to come to them when they're at the net. Novotna goes to the ball, will put it away.
Deuce.
This is quite a contrast to see Gabriela Sabatini continues time and time again. When her back is against the wall, she has been forcing the issue rather than just belt her ground strokes, which was characteristic of her the first few years in her career. Now she's thinking it out, taking the offense, coming to the net.
Advantage Novotna.
This is what I kind of anticipated prior to the match. I didn't think Sabatini would come out of the block so quickly and do what she did that first set. But Sabatini does have a tendency now and then when she gets a little tired or have some mental lapses, she'll hit short. And Novotna's stepping all over that short ball now. Here's another opportunity. And she's
Goes
got it.
wide. Novotna is still up a break, leading 5-2 in the second set over Gabriela Sabatini. 19 minutes it took for the last two games. Sabatini winning the first set 6-1, turning into a war. Former herself in the first set, but she's turned it around very effectively in the second set and is leading 5-2. It was all Sabatini in the first. She was the dominant player and won it 6-1. For a while, I thought it was going to be a straight sets win for Sabatini and an easy night, but such has not been the case.
Not at all. Combination of great shot making from Jana Novotna as well as clever play mentally. Takes a lot to turn a match around like that, particularly when the players won the first set so easily and you're not playing well. Racket change.
Love. Winner of this match goes on to play Arantxa Sanchez of Spain in the semis tomorrow.
Sabatini has to be thinking now, what do I have to do to win a point? Novotna has risen to another level here. These are tough points. Everybody appreciating that shot there. Wow. Ooh. That looked a little out, but
Linesman didn't exactly look like she was in position either, but she stays with it, and she now trails 5 games to 3.
Sabatini's been having a lot of trouble with her serve, and one of the reasons is that just before she gets set, watch her left toe. She's starting to lift. Her left toe is coming up, and that's taking away from having the anchor. And then she starts turning her body, so she's getting a different position on the serve. That left toe needs to stay down. It's just something she started to do the last couple of matches.
Sabatini does it one point, Novotna does it the next. 40-15. Pardon me, that's 15 love. Novotna serving.
Whoa, talk about confidence.
30 love.
Quite an important game for Novotna to play well, because if she were to lose this, it would be 5-4. Sabatini's serve coming up. They're on serve. Sabatini still got that first set.
$30-15.
This is why these players are near the top of the world. Sabatini at number 3, Novotna number 11.
Sabatini with the half volley. Novotna got to it, but it went wide.
Gentlemen in the half there, we're pulling away from him. Angel Jimenez, give you an idea how far away he is from Gabriela. I'm not sure why he's up there, whether he just was trying to get lost in the crowd tonight so Gabriela couldn't see him, so that she would concentrate more on her own. Some of the players like to have their coaches at the end so that they can always see them. Some want them out of the way. Some want them right down at courtside. Some want them at home.
I find it hard to believe that she would not be able to find him with that hat on.
Yeah.
It's like a fog light.
Right. You know, Sabatini's got herself in a much better position than she was a few games ago.
Break point. Deuce.
Nice variety from Novotna. She's taken the pace off the ball when she's needed it. She's been able to hit the clean winners from the baseline. Somewhat of a late call.
Dale Kemper, the chair umpire, making that call.
Play, please. Ready.
It looked long. Well, on the replay, it looked like it was more on the line, but Point was that she was arguing that it was a late call. We're not really arguing.
Advantage 17.
Another break point for Sabatini.
Last week was arguing.
It's a funny time of day right now. The sun isn't completely gone. The lights haven't taken over completely.
But look at all the birds getting out of here. I'm telling you, it's winter. They're all leaving. Wonderful approach shot.
Deuce.
Novotna's approach shots this second set. If we had to pick a segment of a shot that any player has done well in the tournament, this is it right here. Look at that. Good backspin. Tremendous depth on it. And even though Sabatini hit a well-placed passing shot or attempted passing shot, Novotna was able to get to it because she had Sabatini so deep in the court.
Rifle beforehand.
Sabatini has not lost this set. Novotna, if she gets this next point, will have definitely won it.
Deuce.
The difference here in this second set has been that Novotna gave so many points away early in the first set. She got herself in a hole, couldn't get her rhythm. Here she's forced Sabatini to raise her game, but Novotna has played even better.
Advantage Novotna.
This is the time now when you have a set point. First serve, general rule, come in behind it. Put the pressure on your opponent.
Novotna tried to pass down the line. Sabatini was there. Deuce.
Well, she allowed Sabatini to take the net that time. This is the difference between the number 3 player and the number 11 player. Gabriela has gotten into the top 5 and stayed there because she has continued to get better each month that she plays. The approach shot works again. Gabriela has an extreme semi-Western, almost Western type grip on her backhand. And so it makes it very difficult for her to hit those low balls. She's much more comfortable in the balls bouncing up.
Third set point for Novotna.
There we go. Get to the net. Put the pressure on.
Brand new ball game. Novotna wins the second set 6-3. Sabatini the first set 6-1. We're going to a third and final in the quarterfinals.
6 games to 3. 1-7.
That Gabriela Sabatini has, and having to take that low ball and try to lift it up is very difficult to do. Novotna knows it. The book on Sabatini is keep the ball low. The higher up you get it, the more in trouble you are.
Well, the surprising turn of events came in the first set with Novotna succumbing meekly 6-1, but she came right back in the second set to win it 6-3. Now we go to the third and final.
15 love.
A little more cautious first game. If you notice that last rally, most of the balls went down the center. Both players are well aware how critical the first game in the third set is. Did you see the wind take that in?
Slice on the backhand.
Yeah.
Started out and came right back again.
Yeah, that's...
Double break point for Novotna.
The wind is coming from left to right for Novotna, and it fell right in perfectly.
Just wide.
Jim, what I like and appreciate about the women this week has been, yes, we've had a lot of tight calls, but what they've done is they've got on to the next point very quickly. They left it behind them, where last week we saw so many situations where the men dragged it out. Lots of arguments, and you could see them shaking their head 3 or 4 points later, criticizing the line judge 2 games later when they'd come to change ends.
Two break points by Novotna lost. Deuce. You know, you could say they're playing for a heck of a lot more money than the women. That's why they argue more vehemently. I'm not saying it's right, but comparing 116,000 to 60,000, there's quite a difference. More pressure.
I don't know about that one.
Advantage 17.
That was one of the few wide shots that Novotna has actually got to and had a chance to do something with. Most of them she's just been digging the ball out of the ground and hasn't had any kind of control over it there, and she was quite upset with herself because she realized that that was her opportunity to hit the passing shot. Good play by Sabatini, though, to come to the net. He's got his, Jan Kurtz has a tracksuit bottom on now. He's obviously figuring this is going to be a long match.
Ooh, that was close. And Bill Kempfer supports the call of the linesman. Gives the game to Gabriela Sabatini. She leads 1 game to love. First game, third and final set. Let's look.
Look out. I think this was a good call. Yep.
We'll take a break and come back with more of this third and final sets right after this. Hitting the first 2 sets. Sabatini with a close call winning the first game of his third and final set to lead 1 game to love. When this match started, I didn't think they'd be here at this hour.
No, it looked like it was going to be a quick two-setter.
Novotna to serve now on the far court.
Good disguise. Third set starting off. Good hit. Go to row 4, the winners. 30 winners by the two players. What's impressive about that is give you an indication of the high quality. Those were not just winners that were hit because players were out of position or because they were slow. Wonderful second set. Good lob. Heard that shot of the night. What does Novotna have to do? Hits a lob on the baseline. Almost a perfect drop shot. Look how deep that lob was. We couldn't have gotten any closer. She plays the right shot. Sabatini's deep. Hits the perfect drop shot in terms of the angle. Sabatini comes up with one better.
Marvelous. $15-30.
Sabatini showing just a bit more nervous emotion here than she normally does. She's usually pretty reserved, but you can sense that she knows she's involved in a very difficult match here tonight. Both players not just hitting the ball back, they're exploding through their ground strokes.
And like you say, both players earning every point.
The effort that they have to put in just to win 1 point is amazing. What a contrast to early in the match where Novotna was making it very simple for Gabriela Sabatini.
It appeared early in the match that Novotna would fold.
It did.
It looked like she had completely given up in that first set. And Sabatini now has break point. Sabatini with the break. Could be the one she needs. Leading 2 games to love. Third and final set of this quarterfinal match. On center court, winner advances to the semifinals against Arantxa Sanchez.
Sabatini's a little bit stronger when she does get ahead. She's a good front runner. When she gets out there, she can continue that momentum. And since she started working with Angel Jimenez, she has the belief in herself that from a physical fitness point of view, she can stay there. But when you see shots like that still coming out of Jana Novotna, can make a guy like Angel shake his head. What do I have to do in practice to simulate those kind of strokes?
Makes you want to go, Great shot making.
We're getting a look tonight at a player I think we'll see around for a long time. Mentioned earlier about the fact that she needs to get in a little better shape, develop a higher level of physical fitness, but Jana Novotna is someone who is truly top 5 potential. There isn't any shot that she cannot hit. I think of, in terms of completeness as a player, potential-wise, she's even top 3. It's going to be a matter of whether or not emotionally, psychologically, mentally, can she deal with the pressure of professional tennis day after day to stay up there. 40 to 30.
Gabriela Sabatini now leading 3 games to love over Jana Novotna. She's also up a break. Quarterfinal action from the Players Limited Challenge continues. Limited Challenge. It's turned into a marathon. Sabatini up a break in this 3rd and final sets over Jana Novotna and leading 3 games to love.
Now, over the years, one of the criticisms of women's tennis has been that you get 2 players just patting the ball back and forth or pushing it or looping it. This kind of tennis tonight is great advertisement for where the game is headed. This is the shot when Gabriela is confident. Going down the line, you've got to hit the ball a little bit later to go down the line. Tougher shot to hit than cross court. She's confident. But it wouldn't count Novotna out because even though she's down 3 loves, she's played good, solid games so far. Yes, she's made a few more errors than she did in that 2nd set. She's still very close. That's more physical fatigue setting in, because on that last shot, she was a little lazy getting out of the way. Well, look at Sabatini has been in 18 for 25. I haven't seen Sabatini come in that often.
30 all.
Sabatini knows that was even though she's up 3-love, it's a big mistake.
Another top spin lob falls in for Sabatini.
Good recovery here for Sabatini in the sense that here she just a shot before. She had more of a mental lapse. Nice time to hit it.
Another break point. Break point, Sabatini. This could be crucial.
Please.
Very quickly, Gabriela Sabatini has broken again. She's up a pair of breaks and leading 4-0.
And Mr. Jimenez, a little happier.
17 leads, 4-0. The new ball's already out, guys. Listen to what I'm saying to you on the changeover.
And for giving a hard time to the ball boys there.
Lecturing the gentleman.
There's the coach. You wouldn't believe that his player just hit a fabulous shot with the expression that he had there.
Love 30. Novotna ahead, but down 4-0 in this third set.
The crowd at that end is not agreeing with that. Lobs are always the toughest to call for the line judges. The faster balls are, you would think, would be harder, but they're actually easier.
There's the lob.
We couldn't see it, yeah. Gabriela was in the way.
Double break point. Novotna.
Yes, a sloppy volley by Gabriela in one sense, but on the other hand, it was a well-placed forehand from Novotna. Didn't have a lot of speed on it, but had a lot of spin, which caused it to come off Gabriela's racket with the angle that it did.
34.
Novotna needs this. She's down a pair of breaks.
Yes, she does. The sole difference in this third set, I mean, it's been great tennis, but it's been Gabriela's ability to concentrate on every single point that counted.
Deuce.
Novotna's had the opportunities.
She sure has. She was up double break point in the first game of this set. Did not take advantage of it. She's been trailing ever since. She was broken in the very next game. And now Sabatini has the advantage. Chance to go up 5 games to love. And she does it. Jana Novotna with a major sigh as the ball went long. She's trailing 5 games to love. Sabatini needs another break to advance to the semifinals. The Gabriela Sabatini fan club was just singing during the commercial in Spanish, and she took a long look way up to the top of the stands. She knows she is now in a position to wrap up this quarterfinal match and advance to the semifinals against Arantxa Sanchez. The crowd sensed it too.
For service.
Peter's downstairs now. Courtside, Peter, you could hear an audible sigh from Novotna after that last game was lost.
Yeah, tough position for her to be in, having worked so hard to get here. With a player like Novotna, you can always count on a potential comeback. The difficulty here for her is that Sabatini has just played such a solid third set. It's going to be difficult for her to work back in. You can see Sabatini trying to relax herself, focus a little bit better. Jim, what's impressive by coming down the courtside as opposed to being up in the booth is the power with which they're hitting the ball. Very crisp, clean ground strokes.
30 all.
What a tough volley to miss. But that's happened 3 or 4 occasions tonight on very big points.
And this is the biggest one of the match coming up because Sabatini has match point on Jana Novotna.
right shot to play, though.
Deuce.
That ball had stayed very low, and Sabatini really didn't have much option but to try the drop shot. The tighter the match, the tougher it is to hit that shot. And even though Sabatini is up 5-love, this is still a very tight match. I've seen matches be turned around from this stage. Very late call.
Another match point for Gabriela Sabatini, leading 5-0. Third final set.
She's not quitting. No, she isn't going to quit. But what's impressive is that she is hitting the ball as well as she did in the second set.
Oh!
Second time this game where she's had the easy setup volley. Once Novotna gets to be able to close off those points, I mentioned earlier about her top 5 potential, it will happen. It's like she's hitting good number 2, 3, and 4 hits and then cannot finish the final one. She's got it.
Yes. Gabriela Sabatini used 3 match points before finally wrapping things up against Jana Novotna to advance to the semifinals. 6-1, 3-6, 6-love, the final score for Sabatini. Peter, up until the 4th game of this third set, I really thought that Novotna had a shot at winning this match.
Yeah, you're right, Jim. You know, we can go back and look at probably a number of turning points in that match, but I think it's just an overall collection of maturity. A few years ago, Gabriela Sabatini was the one that used to miss those tight shots when she was really in trouble and needed them. Novotna, on the other hand, was the one that missed many key opportunities, and the standing ovation that these two players got tonight was well-deserved. Just a tremendous match.
Top spin lob by Gabriela Sabatini that has worked so often for her in the past, including the games tonight, helps her wrap up this 3-set match against Jana Novotna of Czechoslovakia. She will advance to the semifinals to meet Arantxa Sanchez of Spain. We'll take a break and come back with more on Center Court from the Players Limited Challenge. Sabatini freezes Jana Novotna. She knows she has no choice. Sabatini advances 6-1, 3-6, 6-love. Here's Peter Burwash. Peter?
Thanks, Jim. Gabriela, a very difficult match tonight.
Yeah, it was very difficult. I played very well the first set. And then, I don't know, I think I went to another place after. But she really play well. She has improved a lot. And her forehand is very good also.
That's nice of you to say that she has improved, but so have you. I felt tonight one of the key things was your addition of the backspin backhand, rather than just always hitting topspin. Do you feel that that's given you the necessary confidence to stay in points longer?
Yeah, of course, you have to be very patient. That's what I need right now, to be patient and try to come to the net when I can. Today, I went to the net very much, and I think that helped very much.
What do you feel the difference was in addition to coming into the net? I felt when you really needed the point, you were able to win it tonight, and she wasn't.
Yeah, I think I played better on the important points, and you know, I just tried to come into the net because she was not passing very well, and I think at the net I played very good. Did you anticipate a tough match like this? Well, I thought it was going to be a little easier, not so difficult. It's a long time that I haven't played her, and she has improved very much. So but anyway, I think I played well when I had to play well.
We talked the other night about you being more physically fit. Tonight, you looked mentally fit. You looked like your concentration was very solid, particularly in the third set.
Yeah, it was very good for when it had to be well mentally, but still it's one of the things that I need to improve, because if I was very good mentally, I should have won in 2 sets.
Do you feel that it would help you to be possibly a little bit more relaxed? I noticed at the end of the first set you had your head in the towel and you looked more comfortable.
Yeah, of course, you know, when I'm winning, I can play very comfortable, but I need to improve when maybe more on the second set and try to win it as easy as I can.
Thanks, Gabriela. One of the best matches we've had here in the tournament, and best of luck for the semis and hopefully the finals.
Also, thanks.
Back to you, Jim.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Gabriela Sabatini, advancing to the semifinals against Arantxa Sanchez. There's still more to come from the Players Limited Challenge.
Primero vemos este bello punto ganado por Gaby. Ahí vemos que llega muy exigida a la red, sin embargo termina defendiendo con un talento, con ese indiscutible talento fenomenal que siempre tuvo. Sin embargo, acá en el siguiente punto vemos algo que sin duda marcó lo mejor del partido para Gaby, que es cuando combinó su formidable e indiscutible talento con coraje y agresividad. Fíjense, esa devolución de saque sin dudar define con una derecha implacable. Vemos a ambas permanecer en el fondo de la cancha, aunque sobre todo Novotna, Gaby todavía no estaba en la plenitud de su agresividad, todavía no teníamos a esa Gaby agresiva del principio de los 90, que apareció a principios de los 90 ya con Carlos Kirmair, aunque la vemos con un muy lindo juego de fondo de cancha, pero aprovechaba estas pelotas cortas para ir a la red y definir. Novotna, ya una jugadora especializada en dobles, que por este entonces todavía no estaba consolidada, todavía entre las 10 mejores, todavía no había logrado mucho éxito en singles, pero al ser ya una jugadora muy experimentada en dobles, iba mucho a la red, era mucho del saque y red, saque y volea. Gaby, aunque todavía no estaba en su total plenitud, como ya decíamos, de su juego agresivo, a mi entender, en este partido desplegaría lo mejor de su juego cuando combinó el talento con la agresividad, como vemos aquí. Formidable. Veíamos a Ángel Jiménez en la tribuna, el entrenador por aquel entonces de Gaby. Nuevamente el slice característico de la Argentina. Otra vez a la red. Impresionante, uno de los mejores puntos del partido, sin ninguna duda. Como ya lo decíamos, el Abierto de Canadá, este año jugado en Toronto, este 1989, Gaby defendía el título logrado un año antes ante la soviética Natalia Zvereva. Formidable, otro punto espectacular. Aquí Gaby venía de llegar la semana anterior a la final del torneo de Los Ángeles, donde perdió la final con Martina Navratilova.
Give you an indication of the high quality. Those were not just winners that were hit because players were out of position or because they were slow. Wonderful second set.
Excelente revés. Uno de los puntos más largos del partido. Nuevamente a la red y define con ese toque fenomenal y dándose aliento. Ahí vemos la repetición como sobre la línea pica esa pelota. Novotna nuevamente la trae a la red, pero Gaby define con un toque magistral.
It will happen. It's like she's hitting good number 2, 3, and 4 hits and then cannot finish the final one.
Ese hermoso revés con slice. Y qué manera de definir el partido. Con ese globo de derecha, Gaby termina definiendo este muy buen triunfo ante Novotna.
Jana Novotna to advance to the semifinals. 6-1, 3-6, 6-love, the final score for Sabatini. Peter, up until the fourth game of this third set, I really thought that...